2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me tonight, Greg Anthony and Coach Stan Van Gundy. On the sideline, our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. Looking now at some numbers for Paul George.
And he's fallen out of favor a little bit in their offense, at least compared to how he was being used earlier in the season. His usage percentage is down over the past 5 games. Maybe he'll be more involved here tonight.
And now the opening lineup for Boston. Holiday in the backcourt. To his side is White. The post pair, Tatum and Porzingis. And it's Brown in at the 3, the small forward. And for the 76ers, Edwards is out there with Oubre. Then it's Joel Embiid. Then it's Paul George. And it's Maxey in at the 1 spot. All the talk, Greg, leading up to this one has been about the impact of the backcourt.
And that's where it all starts. When you have a confident and competent backcourt, it just opens up a lot of things for you offensively.
Now here's Brown. Good on the triple.
Brown does a nice job of staying ready and making himself a weapon off the ball.
It's George on the wing. Kicks it out to Maxey. The shot's good on the assist by George.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Outside, White. Porzingis with a screen on George. Here's White. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Here's Oubre, and good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
Oh, clever pass there from Maxey. So good at finding his teammates.
And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. Tatum way outside. That misses, so no good on his first attempt of the night. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, thank you. I had a chance to talk with head coach Nick Nurse. He noted how much extra film they're watching heading into this, and one guy that jumped out at them was Kristaps Porzingis. He said scoring over that guy is a challenge. It's not just the size, it's how well he positions himself. And he's a patient shot blocker. He waits for you to make your move. We'll see how they approach it. Kevin?
Thanks so much, David. Now, here's Oubre. After Jaylen Brown's miss. That's a miss. He's made one and missed one. The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. That's to Porzingis. Porzingis is doubled. To the paint, down to 5 on the shot clock. Banked in off the glass.
Well, for Porzingis, that's just easy money. I'd keep going to that until they stop it.
And Greg, we were talking Jaylen Brown making the 2023 All-NBA second team. That was big for him, wasn't it?
Yeah, Kevin, it made Jaylen eligible for the Supermax, signing for that 5-year extension in July of 23. At the time, the largest contract in NBA history.
Now here's White. After the miss from Joel Embiid. Knocks down the 3-ball.
Yeah, no hesitation. No overthinking it. Tatum just takes the shot.
And we will have a timeout called by Nick Nurse. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline.
All right, fans, it's halftime. Get ready to dance like everyone's watching. Somebody doesn't have rhythm.
a look here at the numbers for Jaylen Brown. Unbelievable play for him over the last month. Right around 21 points per, 6 rebounds, and 4 assists. To have a scorer like him consistently deliver you points makes such a big difference for a team.
Yeah, he gives you something to build around night after night. Reliability is huge in this league.
Now here's Embiid. He's one of the better scorers in the league, averaging almost 25 points a game.
Yeah, it's not easy to keep a shot out of Porzingis' reach. He has such long arms.
Now here's Tatum. After the miss from Joel Embiid. Count it.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've already got him in a rhythm.
Here's Max. Jayson Tatum picking up that last basket. For 3, Edwards. The rebound by the Celtics.
Well, this was his shot to miss, honestly. Poor coverage, good setup. He just couldn't knock it down.
Wide, a screen on Maxey. Holiday, no one around him. Had the space there, but it's offline. The 76ers trail by 5. Oubre outside. And they double up Embiid. And Derek White picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. Here's Maxey.
Yeah, really like the defensive focus and intensity at the start.
Another miss by Philadelphia. Round kicks to Tatum. Yep, that one goes in there. Tatum's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Well, he's 3 for 4 to start out. Right off the bat, you could sense he was dialed in. All business so far.
And here's George. He'll bring it up for the 76ers. 7-point differential. Home court didn't seem to help any last time they met. We'll see if it makes a difference this time.
And they lost the last matchup with this club, and it was really the reserves where the gap in play was felt.
5 to shoot. Trying to end the drought. It's hauled in by Brown. Celtics leading by 7. 13 feet away. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Brown's got 5 points so far.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
And it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. Let's now go to the 2K leaderboard to look at the teams that specialize in intimidation. Here are the real stats, real scores from the real NBA. 5th on the list, the Celtics.
I mean, terrific rim protection. I mean, they rotate and help on the inside as well as anybody. And, of course, you want to keep offenses on the outside shooting jump shots, and that continues to be the goal.
And Nick Nurse, Greg, the 26th head coach in 76ers franchise history.
And Kevin, known for his creativity and that outside-the-box thinking. I think it's a good fit with this forward-thinking front office. And Maxey really just does everything for his team, a selfless young player.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
And with his percentage at 87, he's done just about everything they could have asked when it comes to free throw shooting.
Shooting 2. Free throw good, Maxey. This team has handed a lot of responsibility to Tyrese Maxey, but Greg, he's lived up to it.
And has grown very well into his role with the team. Shown that he can be a scorer all over the floor. Amazing to think how far he's come in such a short amount of time.
Maxey hits them both. And, Coach, the front end of a little in-season series here.
Yeah, and seeing that same team twice in a row is interesting. I like having a few of those because it gives you the closest thing to playoff preparation that you can get in the regular season. And no one likes the feeling of being swept, and so the intensity goes up.
I'm sure it does. Maxey looking it over. Pass to George from downtown. Rebounded by the Celtics.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
The 76ers trail by 9. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, thanks. Jaylen Brown has put it all together. He said, I'm figuring out my spots to be aggressive. That's in my DNA. But also showing how I've grown. Being a great screener, delivering passes on time and on target. That's important to being a great teammate. I'm focused on being a better basketball player. Kevin?
Yeah, and he's a smart one too, right, David? He is something else. Outstanding stuff, DA, as always. And here's Holiday, following the three-pointer by Tyrese Maxey. Pass to Brown. Holiday against Maxey. Brown outside. Rebound by Joel Embiid. White against George. Embiid with a screen on White. And George, here we go, misses from short range.
That's a defender doing just enough to cause a miss on the layup.
White the pass to Tatum. White setting the pick for Tatum. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And you watch Jayson Tatum, year to year, he is a model of consistency. Across the board, the numbers are pretty similar, and the effort never wanes.
And Stan, as he enters his prime, Jayson Tatum is shooting to become the face of the NBA.
Yeah, and Kevin, he knows winning is the key. For a star player on a great team, learning that balance, when to take over and when to set up your teammates, is a big part of it. Well, it's so impressive how Jayson Tatum has just continued to strengthen his game. He's a star who isn't easily satisfied by his own play and always wants to do more.
They hold the early advantage on the glass. And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Gordon the pass to Grimes. Rebound Boston. Their last game, a win against San Antonio, looking to carry that into this one.
Well, in that one, they just had everything working offensively. It's a lot of fun when you get into that kind of a groove.
Yeah, and for a coach, seeing your schemes clicking like that is very rewarding.
And it's the 76ers with the ball. After Jaylen Brown's three-pointer that didn't go. Bangs home the trifecta.
Take your focus off Maxey for 1 second, and he will let it fly from out there.
Boston leading by 5. Pass to Brown. Down low. The jump hook. And no good. Trying to use the glass. And so it's Maxey with it. He brings it up for Philadelphia. And he uses the glass on the layup. Now just a 3-point Celtic lead.
Well, there's no question he's carrying the load in this quarter, but he's going to need some help.
Celtics shooting to start this game off about 41% from the floor. Here's Tatum. Got it for his 4th field goal of the game on just 5 shots.
Yeah, this quarter's all about him. He's just dominating at the offensive end.
.102 left to play in the first quarter. Now Maxey. 13 points in the game. From deep. And Tatum pulls it down. Tatum's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Pritchard. That one's not going to go. The 76ers trail by 5. Maxey with it, averaging around 27.5 points a game, one of the best in the league.
Well, if they can come back and take the lead, this will be because he's carrying it. This quarter's been all about him and his offense.
6-second difference between shot and game clock. Brown feeling it out a bit. Pass to Tatum. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Tatum's got 14.
Well, they have leaned on him offensively with good reason. Efficiency will help you win a lot of games.
Here's Maxey. Maxey, he knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials are getting together. They may want to review this one. And indeed, they're going to look.
Replay center in Secaucus is queuing it up, and even before we look at the replay, I'm pretty sure he got that off in time.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
They're going to switch the call. There is no doubt, looking at the replay, that he got it off in time.
Well, it's good they decided to take another look at it. I know some folks don't like how replay slows the game down and interrupts the flow, but when you have it there, you got to use it.
What a performance for Jayson Tatum. He has been the story so far for the Boston Celtics. He totaled 14 points in the quarter. He's given them all the offense they need right now. We've got more in store for you right after this. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
Well, yeah, early on, the mid-range jumpers have been an important part of their attack. They're going old school.
And they've also been effective from beyond the arc tonight. And if that continues, guys, it can really open up the rest of their offense.
The 76ers trail by 4. Gordon is out there with Yabusele. Then there's Lowry. And there's Embiid, and it's Grimes in at the 2-guard spot. That's the group for Philadelphia to start the second quarter. And for the Celtics, they're shooting reasonably well, 45%. Pritchard passes to Tatum. Offline with his 3. The 76ers shooting a low 30% right now, an ugly offensive performance. Embiid the screen. Horford with the rebound. Celtics leading by 4. Inside. Throws it down, JT!
Well, we've come to expect this from Tatum. Just so good at taking over games all by himself.
Second quarter of basketball, about 1 minute played so far. Stan, you talk about a stacked roster. It's hard to find many weaknesses for the Celtics.
Yeah, Kevin, there's a reason the Executive of the Year award went to Boston's front office last season. The Celtics are built right, and they're built to last.
Here's Pritchard. He had 10 points in the win against San Antonio.
Yeah, and the effort on the boards last game gave them that many more chances.
Here's Pritchard. Pass to Tatum. There's the triple. A 3 from Tatum.
That's his 3rd triple of the night, forcing the defense to extend out.
And here's Gordon. From the arc. Hands it from downtown. Gordon's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Now here's Tatum. 19 points in the game. The rebound by Yabusele. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Sam Hauser.
Every year, Greg, we get a new batch of rookies into the NBA, and sometimes we're all guilty of judging them too early.
Oh, absolutely. I think we need probably 3 years to evaluate a player. You know, fans and media can be a little harsh at times, but not everybody develops at the same rate.
That free throw missing. Luke Cornett, he's checked in for the Celtics. And he sinks the second. Celtics leading by 3. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Here's Pritchard, while recovering. Lock at 6. From deep three-point land. A shot by Pritchard, no good. Philadelphia's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. A moment now to look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it has been trending for Paul George.
And looking at his offensive numbers from the past few years, it seems like teams around the league have kind of figured him out. He's having to work a lot harder for his points, and they haven't been coming nearly as easily as they used to.
Free throw drops for Lowry.
You know, the savvy Kyle Lowry brings to his game is really special. He's so good at exploiting your weaknesses and causing trouble for you on both ends.
Porzingis is checked in for Boston. Holiday comes in for Al Horford. And Kyle Lowry drops them both. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. Pass to Pritchard. Now Porzingis. A second chance effort, and there it is for him. And the Celtics lead by 3.
Superb concentration by Porzingis. Good at staying under control and pushing through the contact.
And we will have a timeout called by Nick Nurse. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys.
Who wants a free t-shirt? Our sister VNT looking for the loudest fans. So let us hear ya.
Grimes is checked in for Kyle Lowry. Let's pause for just a moment to see the teams that have been extremely effective with their three-point shooting this past month. Third spot, the Celtics.
Well, look, they've been great over the last month from three. That is so important for their offense. Making threes opens up the entire floor.
Here's Grimes. He had a 30-point outing their last game against Brooklyn. Stan, as you know, in past years, Peyton Pritchard had always wanted a starting role. Now, more opportunity, and he has responded.
Yeah, Kevin, he's very competitive and certainly deserving of rotation minutes. He is just now entering his prime.
Grimes, wow, drew the contact, and that three almost went in, so he'll go to the line for 3 free throws. This is his first free throw of the game.
Three shots.
And he makes the first. You coached Stan at various levels for 30 years. How has the transition been to the broadcasting business?
Well, Kevin, it's been great because of people like you and because I'm undefeated.
Right. But you miss the aftermath when there's at least a score sheet. There's a scorecard that says win or loss.
I do miss that. There's no question. I miss the competition. I miss the camaraderie of building toward a result. But I've started to get some of that in broadcasting as I've gotten to know my partners better.
Well, it's great being your partner.
Likewise.
Now here's Porzingis. A 29-point game for him in the win against San Antonio.
Look, he kept finding ways to get to the free throw line. He knew the other team couldn't stop him, so he just continued to punish them at the line.
Trains it from beyond the arc. Grimes has got 6 here in this quarter.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
So it's the Celtics now. Philadelphia able to drain the three. It's to Porzingis. The Celtics working the ball around now. Shot clock at 5. Here's Tatum. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. Tatum's got 21 in the game.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
Here's Grimes. The tray. Abusele can't hit. Boston leading by 4. Pritchard passes to Tatum. Porzingis with a screen on Edwards. Tatum's shot is off. And so George will bring it up for the 76ers. Coming off that loss against the Nets.
Yeah, in that one, the shot selection wasn't terrible, but they had to tighten it up. It did not happen.
Seems like they did all they could, and sometimes it still doesn't go your way.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Sixers have their superstar in Joel Embiid, but Coach Nick Nurse says they have to maximize him in different ways. Nurse said unpredictability is the key. You have to relieve some of the pressure. Guys are overplaying and sending multiple players at him. You have to find easy baskets out of it. Kevin?
Makes a lot of sense, David. Thank you. The Celtics have gone 6 of 12 in the second quarter, right at the 50% mark from the field. To the inside. Pritchard gets the bucket. Pritchard's got his first 2 points.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
The 76ers trail by 3. George looking over the floor. There's the 3. That doesn't go either for George.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game. Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
The 76ers shooting 36% in the second quarter. They really haven't found their rhythm yet offensively here. Grimes passes to George. A jump hook. George missing again.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
The 3 from Tatum. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Embiid's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Edwards with it, and Holiday picks him up defensively. Now, here's George, guarded closer. Here's Embiid. Physical play by Embiid inside.
Looming large on the interior. Embiid, hard to deny.
Celtics leading by 3. And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. He's ready to talk things through with the team. Some changes for Boston. Luke Cornett, he's checked in for Horford. Jaylen Brown comes in for Jayson Tatum. And Derek White subbed in for Pritchard. On defense, Philadelphia. They trail by 3. Cornett kicks to Porzingis. Takes the 3. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
Yeah, and their shooting really starting to pick up here in the second.
Maxey finds Drummond. Outside, George. Here's Maxey. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Tipped away and stolen by Maxey. Sinks that one from the post. Maxey's got 19 points.
Offensively, Maxey can be such a problem. He attacks you with that relentless energy.
1:52 left to play in the first half. Now here's Brown. He has 7. To the middle. Here's Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Nice play. Porzingis, such a good finisher in the two-man game.
.129 left to play here in the second quarter. Outside, George. Pass to Maxey. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
And let's quickly take a look at some stats for White. Over the last month, getting it done. Averaging about 16 points, 5 assists, and 4 rebounds. And with the ball in his hands, he is an outstanding distributor.
Well, he is so unselfish. That's why guys love playing alongside him.
Here's Cornett. He has yet to score. Holiday inside the line. He is hauled in by Paul George.
And that's one he wants back, just wide open, but not able to connect that time.
Good ball movement here by the 76ers. Here's Maxey. Second shot opportunity. It's blocked. They retain possession. Drills it from outside. He's got 22.
And one of the many ways Maxey can hurt you with his shooting, lightning fast on that release.
And so Brown will bring it up for the Celtics. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Looking to end his cold spell. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
That's his second.
That's on Justin Edwards. Celtics have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
Brown, 2 shots.
Free throw good from Brown.
There are so many different roles Jaylen Brown can take on for his team.
And Brown drops them both. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. And here's Maxey. He's got 22. And a miss there on the triple. And Holiday has it in the corner. Back to White. Brown outside. Over Edwards. Oh, my goodness, with no time left on the clock.
Without a moment to spare, he cuts this one out.
What poise, what focus. That's an impressive shot.
And so it's Boston, heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. Their defense has been active and effective. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. Here with Nick Nurse. Coach, the efficiency wasn't there in the first half. What adjustments do you need to make?
I thought we got pretty good shots, and if we're not going to score, it makes getting our defense set up difficult. So you got to keep shooting them. Hopefully we start making some of them.
Well, you can't score until you shoot, Coach. Thanks. Back to you.
Thank you, Dave. And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. You look at Tyrese Maxey in this one, guys. He has been everywhere.
And the bulk of his damage so far has come from the perimeter. A lot of threes early on.
And defensively, they're giving him too many good looks out there. They need to start running him off the line.
The 76ers trail by 7. Starting off the second half, here's Joe Mazzulla's 5. The post pair, Tatum and Porzingis. White in at shooting guard, with Brown playing small forward. And it's Holiday in at the point guard. Edwards passes to Maxey. 5 on the clock. Lays it up and banks it in. Maxey's got it going here in the start of the second half. The first points in the third quarter for the 76ers. Celtics leading by 5. Outside, White. Puts up a 3. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Outside, Maxey. Embiid inside. Guarded by Tatum. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing.
And guys, with Embiid on the floor, it's not just about his individual play. He changes everything for everyone on that team. That's how dominant he is. It's not just statistics. His presence alone propels them.
The free throw drops for Embiid. We've got some talented defensive big men in the league today, Coach. But in your opinion, who would you say is the best rim protector?
Well, Kevin, I would have said Rudy Gobert because people didn't even want to go to the rim and challenge him.
Right.
Anthony Davis is great. But I'm telling you, the young guy, Victor Wembanyama, I think is the best we've got now.
Isn't he something else, Dan? We've never seen anything like him.
We never have, and I'm not sure we ever will again.
Porzingis can't hit. The 76ers trail by 3. And George kicks to Maxey. Pass to Embiid. Rebound, Boston. Brown's got 5 rebounds tonight. Holiday, the pass to Porzingis. Oubre pulls it in. Oubre's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
Well, halftime is supposed to be for adjustments. I'm sure this isn't what they had in mind.
And Maxey plays with so much energy. That time he wills that one in off the contact.
And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Brown outside. Back to Tatum from deep three-point territory. Rebound by Joel Embiid.
Well, I'm sure this wasn't what they planned coming out of the locker room. They need to calm down and regroup.
And the foul on Drew Holiday.
That's his second.
That'll be his second foul of the game. And we will have a timeout called by Nick Nurse. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust.
Your Sixers dance team.
With a break in the action, let's bring up the real stats, real scores from the real NBA and look at the league's top scorers over the past 10 games. In the third spot, Tyrese Maxey.
Quite a role he's been on. I mean, a pure scoring display. Eventually, teams might find an answer for him, but that's not been the case here lately.
Good ball movement here by the 76ers. For the lead, drops in the layup for 2. Maxey's got 28 points for the game.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Here's Porzingis. The kick out to Brown. They could use a bucket, and the jumper falls for him. Brown's got 13 points.
Well, a bit of a cold start to the second half. They need to settle down and get some better looks.
Oubre outside. Maxey against Holiday. Just 5 to shoot. It's good. Maxey's got 30 points.
And with how explosive Maxey is, he's not your average guard in the paint.
Outside Tatum. Off target from three-point range. Now the 76ers with it. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. Maxey passes to Oubre. Embiid sets the pick for Oubre. His three-pointer's off the mark. The Celtics have gone only 1 of 6 in the field in the third quarter. Not how they pictured the half start. Outside, Porzingis. To the paint. And there is White, and that's good on the assist by Porzingis. White's got his first points of the game. And it's Maxey with the ball for the Philadelphia 76ers. Just 4 points, that's all they've given up here in the second half. Now, here's Maxey. 30 points in the game. The 76ers need to get off a shot. Offensive rebound. Porzingis with the block.
and just fast off the floor to challenge shots. Porzingis, this helps him get a lot of blocks like that one.
Now George. Steady offensive output from him, averaging more than 16 points a game. Maxey kicks to Edwards. Hits it from three-point range. Edwards got the lead up to 2 now for the 76ers. 7 lead changes now, and we're just in the third quarter.
Yeah, frustrating for a coach, but it's great to watch as a fan.
They set the pick. And here's Brown outside. It's hauled in by Edwards. Edwards got his 5th rebound in this one. Oubre passes to George. Outside, Maxey. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
And their defense has taken a turn for the worse here in the second half, allowing way too many easy looks.
Tatum deciding where to go with it. Shot clock at 6. Over Edwards. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Pass to George. Now here's Embiid. Embiid is a monster in the lane. Wow.
And don't look now, but they're starting to extend this lead.
Well, look, we've seen that no lead is safe these days. You got to keep scoring and extending that margin.
Porzingis. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. Porzingis has got 15 points.
Well, one of the premier offensive players in the league, Kristaps Porzingis, is hot tonight, putting on a show.
And the conversation for Porzingis, coach, tends to always come back to health. And what a challenge that has been for him.
Yeah, Kevin, over his career, on average, he's missed about 30 games per season. But that's not an uncommon problem, as you know, for players who stand well over 7 feet tall.
In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Philadelphia.
Well, they've been hitting threes at a high clip, and the defense hasn't done enough to challenge them at the line. They need to close out and run them off the 3.
That's been all night long. And also dominating the offensive boards, and that's been winning them a lot of extra looks at the hoop.
And the 76ers with some changes. Yabusele, he's checked in for Edwards. And it's Quentin Grimes in for Kelly Oubre. And Embiid drops them both.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Horford with a screen on Maxey. Here's Pritchard. The scoring numbers have been solid for him. He's averaging just under 14 points a game.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
Now, here's Maxey. Pass to Grimes. Nailed from three-point land. He's got 9.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here, defending the triple.
Holiday with the 3. Drops in the tray.
What an answer from Holiday. He's definitely a threat from beyond the arc when he's motivated like that.
Embiid pitch to Yabusele. Here's Maxey, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Maxey's got 10 points here in the second half.
Well, his offense is carrying them right now, and even with the defense keying on him, he's making great adjustments on the fly.
Here's Pritchard. Pass to Horford. The Celtics working the ball around now. The 3. A shot by Pritchard, no good. Philadelphia leading by 9. 1:35 left to play here in the third. And the dunk by Embiid.
And you do not want to be on the receiving end of that. Embiid throwing it down with some funk.
The Celtics shooting a pretty brutal 29% since the break. Pass to Holiday. Horford sets a screen for Holiday. Buries it from three-point range. Holiday's got a pair of threes now here in the third for the Celtics.
That's inexcusable defense right there. You gotta contest the shot better than that.
Holiday against George. The rebound by Holiday.
Well, his team has the lead, but this has to be a bit of a concern for him. The shot isn't falling, and it's been a forgettable night.
A shot by Pritchard, no good.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
Pass to Yabusele. No good from outside. Celtics trail by 8. And Holiday, here we go. And they pick up 2. Holiday's got 11 points.
Holiday took it to the rim unflinchingly.
Philadelphia's gotten the three-pointer to fall to the tune of 50% here in the third quarter. They've made 3 of 6. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Yabusele. Embiid with it. Just 5 on the clock. Good work defensively by Horford. Tyrese Maxey. He's been the guy making things happen for the Philadelphia 76ers. And his big game just keeps getting bigger. That quarter sees him get over 30 points. Back right after this.
That's right, fans.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. Here's Tatum. They've got Lowry. Yabusele out there with Joel Embiid. Then there's Gordon. And it's Grimes in at the shooting guard. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Tatum no good.
Well, after draining 3 triples in the first half, he doesn't have any in the second half. I know he's disappointed, but he needs to remain aggressive.
And Boston has possession after Eric Gordon's miss. Outside Tatum. Tatum using his size inside.
Well, look, Tatum has the length and strength to do damage in there.
Here's Lowry. Pass to Embiid. Puts it up from 12. Rebound Boston. Tatum's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. We've played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. And he's good on the 3-ball. Tatum's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Well, that's his 4th triple for the game now. Just his first in the second half.
Gordon the pass to Embiid. And Boston with the rebound.
Well, give credit to the defense for cutting him off. Normally, that'd be easy points for him at the rim.
Gordon against Tatum to take the lead. Tatum slips by the contact inside.
You know what? The switch has flipped, and he's in that proverbial zone right now, knocking down 3 of 4 here in the fourth.
Here's Embiid. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Can you even believe this is the same guy? What a difference here in the second half.
The 76ers making a switch here. George is checked in. Celtics also with a sub. Holiday's checked in.
First team foul. At the line for 1, Joel Embiid.
The free throw drops for Embiid.
Well, we're seeing a different version of him in this half, taking a more direct approach. He didn't have a single free throw in the first half.
Outside Tatum. Fires the three. It's hauled in by Gordon.
And you know what? If you're the defense, you got him right where you want him. Let him keep shooting those threes because he's been brutal in this half.
Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Outside Tatum. Lets it go with a three. That shot off the mark.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Shot by Grimes. No good. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for Boston. 4-point game. Pass to Pritchard. Six to shoot. Here's Cornette. Lets the three fly. It's hauled in by Gordon. Embiid with it. Pass to George. Launches a three. It's hauled in by Cornette.
Well, with his team leading, he might just want to put that one in his pocket next time.
And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. Holiday gets the bucket.
Well, Holiday...
The 76ers have gone 2 of 7 from the field in what's been a cold start to the fourth quarter for them. Now here's Embiid. Yes! And the foul. It goes on Jayson Tatum.
Really starting to attack on the interior here, showing a much more physical presence here in the second half.
That's his second personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for your Sixers, Joel Embiid. Shooting one.
The free throw drops for Embiid.
Better than most centers from the line. Embiid exceptional with his hands.
Here's Pritchard, defended by Gordon. Lets it go from deep, and the basket by Hauser. Hauser's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three. The 76ers lead. Outside, George. Embiid with a screen on Holiday. George, no good.
Yeah, you wonder what is he thinking right now. He's not shooting the ball well, and shots like that only hurt his team more.
And here's Tatum for three. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. They've led by as many as 11 points. George passes to Embiid, and it's out of bounds. The Celtics will take it the other way. Edwards, he's checked in for the 76ers. Tyrese Maxey comes in for Eric Gordon. The Celtics have gone 5 of 10, 50% from the field. Round kicks to Tatum. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Here's Grimes. And Pritchard pulls it down. Pritchard's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Porzingis with a screen on George. Brown wide open. He fires. Trains the three-pointer. And the Celtics lead by 1.
And that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
Outside Edwards. Here's Embiid. Nice D from Porzingis. For Boston, they've gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the fourth, and even 50%. And count it, the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
Well, he's been in total control offensively, and the defense has had no answers.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Celtics?
Well, they've been owning the painted area offensively. I love the intensity they're playing with down there.
And also, guys, the confidence to keep taking the three. It's been falling, so they've got to keep going back to it.
The 76ers trail by 4. Outside Edwards. Holiday against Maxey. In the corner, it's Oubre. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From deep, George. Good on the three-point shot.
Calm and cool from distance. George really confident from beyond.
Outside Holiday. Outside Tatum. Over in the corner, Brown. To the inside, and the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
Well, that one stings. In a game where every possession counts, he just gave one away.
Glad we got the chance to see that remarkable rejection.
And in a close game, blocks like that are so clutch, and that could be a real difference maker here tonight.
And here's Maxey. Here's Edwards. That's good, and that's Embiid with the assist. And the 76ers lead by 1. Now White. Outside Holiday. Down kicks to Tatum. Oh, good on the triple.
Well, another 10-cup moment here because he continues to miss shot after shot from three-point range. This is not a fourth quarter he's going to want to remember.
Well, despite his lack of efficiency, the team has put together a good offensive effort tonight.
White dishes to Tatum. Front past the arc. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. George has got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Maxey finds Embiid. Embiid with authority.
And in the big moment, Embiid is your guy. He's always ready to go on the attack.
Here's Tatum. Outside Holiday. Inside. Here's Brown. Shoots over Oubre. And again, unable to change momentum here. Maxey with it. He's picked up by White. Over George. That misses off the backboard. The 76ers leading by 3. Outside, Maxey. Down low. There's Embiid, and they double up Embiid. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. Edwards passes to Maxey, and Derek White picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
13 foul.
1:31 left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Embiid. A 15-footer. It's hauled in by Porzingis. Porzingis has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Outside, White. The 3 from Tatum. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Embiid's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Maxey on the wing. Guarded by Holiday. Outside, Maxey. Shot clock at 5. Embiid with a screen on Holiday. Another miss by Philadelphia.
Defensive breakdown there, and they got lucky. He's not going to miss too many of those.
Outside, White. The kick out to Tatum to tie it up. It falls. A tremendous 3 to tie it up.
Big-time basket at a big-time moment.
Yeah, don't you just love to see a player embrace that kind of pressure?
And we will have a timeout called by Nick Nurse. Coach clearly feeling the necessity to regroup with so much at stake here. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Kevin, I was able to listen in on what Nick Nurse told his team. Now Coach told his guys it's not over until it's over. He asked them to stay sharp out there and to keep fighting. If we lose this, it's on us, he said. Back to you guys.
Okay, David, much appreciated. Here's Maxey. Inside. Embiid inside. Missed. And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. The magnitude at this juncture in the game clearly warranting a timeout. Here's White. Oh, and a chance to win the game, but the last second shot is offline. And that's going to do it for regulation. So we are headed to overtime. Live from Philadelphia, you're watching 2K Sports. And now we get set for overtime in what has been a stirring contest. We've got George. Edwards is out there with Oubre. Then there's Tyrese Maxey. And it's Embiid in at the pivot, manning the middle. Tatum's shot is off. Philadelphia shooting a lackluster 38% for the game, struggling so far. It's stolen by White. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Pass to Tatum to take the lead. And the three ball is good. Tatum's got the first points here in the overtime period for Boston. George with the ball. Embiid with the screen on White. And George kicks to Oubre. Tatum against Edwards. 5 to shoot. Oubre, no one around him. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Over in the corner, Brown. Outside, White shoots the three. It's hauled in by Edwards. Edwards got 6 rebounds in the game. Pass to Oubre. Holiday against Maxey. Pull from the top of the key. Yep, right through the net. Maxey's got 34 points.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that. Well, we talk about ice in his veins a lot, but this guy personifies that. What a clutch shot.
Now here's Embiid. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
And who draws more fouls than Embiid? Very few players, if any. Too much size and really too much skill to defend.
He hits the first one, and that narrows the lead down to just 3.
I really don't think there's a more impactful player in the league. Even on nights when his stats don't show it, Embiid changes everything when he's on the floor.
Yeah.
And Embiid drops them both.
Well, make no mistake, this is exactly who they want at the line in this situation.
to White. Nice ball movement by Boston. Tatum's shot is off. The 76ers shooting 39% from the floor, at their best. Pass to Embiid. Fader on the way. The 76ers again can't hit it.
Well, it's just not been his night. He's finding good looks, but they're just not falling.
And here's Tatum for three. And the Celtics another three.
Hey, you need some points? Tatum is your guy.
Now here's Embiid. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Embiid's got 4 points in the quarter.
Nice execution by the offense, generating a good look. Well, you see the trust they have in Porzingis. Timely basket.
And here's Embiid. He'll bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. And Boston with the rebound. And he commits the intentional foul. It's Brown on the wing. And they double up Brown. Tatum wide open. He fires one. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. And now an 8-point Celtic lead.
Well, credit them for maintaining that aggression, even being up this much.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, just protect the ball, make smart decisions, don't give them a chance to get back in the game.
Timeout called the 76ers. They trail by 8.
That's what I was going to do. Get that wing
What's
for
their
it.
best move at this point?
Yeah, pure desperation right now. Do you think there's enough time?
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. 4-3, Oubre. Porzingis with the rebound. Brown right side. And here's Holiday. Here's Porzingis. Offensive rebound. So we see Boston get the win here, and they had some nervous moments down the stretch, but things finally came together for them in overtime.
Yeah, probably didn't anticipate that this one would be that close down the wire, but give them credit. They were able to regroup in that overtime, and this win has to feel satisfying.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Giroux. You know that's a team that wants to go inside. How did you make it hard for them?
I really just feel like we really just packed the paint. Did a good job of doing that. We know they have a lot of paint points, so just being able to keep them out there and try to make it shoot three. So I think we did a good job.
Yeah, you stuck to the game plan, man. Congrats on the win. Back to you.
David, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. So, for Greg Anthony, Stan Van Gundy, and our reporter David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for watching. Hope you've enjoyed this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. And now, our player of the game, Jayson Tatum.